I'm Alexandra Vitale, and we're here for the Better Half of the Bill segment, presented by Alexandra. Right now, I'm joined by Jim Kelly's wife, Jill. Jill, thanks for having us in your home.
You're welcome.
It's absolutely beautiful in here.
Thank you. Anytime, anytime.
And we have little dogs running around, too?
Yes, the dogs. Yeah, the outside dogs and the inside dog. But
So wait, how many dogs do you have first?
we have three.
Three, okay.
Yeah,
two
two labs and the Chihuahua. Of course, Jim does not acknowledge that we have a Chihuahua, but that's okay. He loves her anyway.
Yeah. So are you excited for this upcoming season?
We are so excited. You know, obviously we're fans forever, and we love the team and all of that, and we're always on the bandwagon. We're never going to get off. But this year, for whatever reason, whether it's Rex or just the new ownership or all the new players coming in, I don't know what it is, but there is just something about this year that's different, and we cannot wait. We're excited, especially the girls. They're huge fans, of course, and so we'll have to wait and see.
You guys have obviously been through a lot this past year. And, you know, if you and I were talking a year ago and I were to say to you that Jim was going to be healthy, active, and cancer-free, would you have believed me?
Well, you know, every day is a new day, and, you know, you never know what's going to happen, especially when you have been diagnosed with cancer. It's not something that, you know, and we've learned that, obviously, that once they say it and then they, you know, say it's gone, you think it's gone forever. But now we know differently, and it's just a day-by-day thing. We take it one day at a time and one prayer at a time, and, you know, trust God with the outcome. But it's certainly, you don't want that in your, you know, you don't even want to mention the word, much less think that it could possibly touch your family, and it certainly has done that. And obviously we're very thankful that we've been surrounded by incredible fans, an incredible city. The support that we've received from everyone in Western New York and beyond has just been incredibly humbling.
During that whole process, what would you say was the most difficult part?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Besides the second diagnosis and being told that it's back and that it's aggressive, I would have to say when we were in New York City and we were away from Buffalo, it just got to the point where it seemed as though Jim was giving up, which is not him at all. It's not his character. It's not who he is. I mean, most people know that, watched him play. That's how he is off the field as well. He never gives up and he perseveres no matter what. But being in New York was very difficult, and I was so thankful that we were eventually able to come home, and it was around Easter time, and so it gave him new life. It put a smile back on his face, and he changed when we got back here.
You are a very successful author, I understand. So where did that come from, the writing, and what made you start?
It's interesting because I've been asked that question a number of times, as you can imagine, and I never set out to be a writer. I never thought I would really do anything of that nature, but God gave me something to share, and in so doing, it ended up being that I do that. That's something that He has me doing, and that's writing. And obviously, all that we experienced with Hunter and so much that we learned, we wanted to be able to share that to encourage other families, certainly going through what we went through with our son, just the struggles, and then, of course, walking through losing a child and how we were able to triumph in the midst of that and still have joy. So we wanted to share that. Even with my daughter Erin now doing the same, it's incredibly humbling to watch her pour out her heart. Right. And that's what we've done too. We've shared things that are good, bad, and ugly about being in this life and what we've experienced, even in our marriage and just stuff like that. But we've done that so that we can encourage someone else going through their own walk.
Speaking of Erin, she just wrote a book. Where did that inspiration come from?
You know, actually, Kelly Tough, that's the title. It came out of a blog that she wrote. She was kind of just pouring out her heart. And her and her sister have 5 books called Hot Chocolate with God. It's a series of books for girls that are from like 8 to 16. And so they've done some of that. But this was probably the most intense, intimate thing Erin's ever done as far as pouring out her, you know, feelings and her story. And we just I came alongside her to help her to do that, but it was all really just allowing her to pour out what she felt could encourage someone else. I can't wait. It's actually coming out around Father's Day. So
oh, that's such a perfect time for it to come out. So, very exciting stuff. no doubt that Jim had a very successful football career, obviously.
I would say
You know, I would say so too.
Yes.
Yes. But what you and Jim accomplished off the field, some would say, you know, is greater. Would you agree with that? And would you mind talking a little bit about Hunter's Hope Foundation?
Sure. I think that God allowed Jim to play football so that after he was done playing, he would be able to use that platform, use that notoriety, so to speak, and the success that he had with the Bills and his team to then do what we're doing now. You know, if we all go through life and we don't impact someone else's life in some way, if our legacy is part of our legacy isn't leaving a mark on someone else's life, I think that's a sad thing.
Right.
And it's not about, you know, how much you can take out of life, but how much you can give.
Jill, as a thank you, Alex and Nani would like to present you with a Bengal set, including pieces from the Road to Romance collection.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us, and good luck to you and
it.
Jim and the rest of your family.
Thank you.